everyone, my name is Maddie, and today I am going to be talking about Alabama's Hellgate. In the town of Oxford, Alabama, many citizens on their way to work, on their way to school, on their way to practice, and even on their way to their grocery store avoid this bridge at all costs because it does end up leaving them more spooked and creeped out than they were before they crossed this bridge. And that's if they make it out alive. I'm just kidding. Everyone makes it out alive that I know of, but there are some spooky encounters while crossing this bridge. This is the local legend of Alabama's Hellgate. And if you love all paranormal activity, Halloween, getting spooked, being creeped out, you can actually visit this bridge from afar. But you can visit it, and it is from afar just because of safety reasons. After completing my own research, I just want to share to you guys about this local legend because it's very interesting. I want to share the story behind the gate, why it is now known as Alabama's Hellgate, some encounters while on this bridge, and what the bridge looks like today. This local legend happened at about 1950, somewhere in the 1950s, but the bridge is much older than that, and now today it is 2022. So just imagine how this bridge looks now. During the 1950s, this bridge was called the Boiling Spring Road. This is a big name change from Boiling Spring Road to Alabama's Hellgate. Very scary name change. So during the 1950s, a young couple was driving across this bridge, and unfortunately they veered off of this bridge and drowned in the river below. But legend states that their spirits are there forever, haunting those who cross this bridge. Legend states that when someone drives across this bridge, they park in the middle of this bridge, turn off their headlights, they see a young ghostly couple in their car. This being the one that had drowned in the 1950s. Not only do they see this ghostly couple in the car, but when they eventually leave their car, this ghostly couple leaves a wet stain on their seat. Imagine you're crossing the bridge, jamming out to some Taylor Swift, and all of a sudden you see ghosts in your car leaving wet spots. First of all, I'd put the pedal to the metal to get out of there. Second of all, how can these guests in my car leave my car dirty? Because if you're like me, I like my car clean and they just love my car all stained up. And the name changed to Alabama's Hellgate because when you cross the bridge and you look behind in your rearview mirror, it looks like the fiery gates of hell, which is super scary and scary sounding at least. Many locals have experienced this paranormal activity on this bridge. They have seen the ghostly couple, they have felt the ghostly couple, and they have got the wet stain on their car seat. And reports have shown not only just a couple locals have seen this ghostly couple, but multiple. The thing is, no one knows if it's true or not. According to the website Only in Your State, a website committed to informing people on cool things in their state, published in 2022, that in 2007, the Oxford Paranormal Society held an investigation on this gate. And the results were, they didn't find any paranormal activity. So who's lying? The professionals in the paranormal activity realm or the locals? This is why it's a legend. No one knows if it's real or not. Who's lying in this case? But if it's true or if it's not true, just know that if I'm sitting around a campfire, I am telling my cousins all about this story so they can get spooked out before they go to bed. So just imagine the gates of hell being abandoned. And this is what Alabama's Hellgate looks like. According to a website, Mostly Ghostly, a website dedicated to telling urban legends, published in 2022, that the road and bridge is now closed to vehicles. It is now blocked by cement blocks because it is so old. It is now a safety concern for the public. Although it is blocked by cement blocks, people still do visit it, but it is not recommended just due to you might actually fall through the bridge because it is so old. And if you decide to visit this bridge, I'd advise you not to go on this bridge because you don't want to be this bridge's next victim. After telling you all about the story of Alabama's Hellgate, of the couple, all the encounters, and what it looks like today, would you be willing to visit it? This local legend is over 70 years old, and it is still the most haunted local legend in Oxford, Alabama. So about that grocery trip, do you want to take that route, or would you rather wait 5 minutes and go around that bridge?